Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. And today is a long awaited video because I've been saying I was going to talk about this in like my last two videos, so here it is. I am going to be showing you guys my journaling ecosystem. This is how I plan my life, this is how I stay sane, and I'll never need another planner. Before I get into all of my lovely girls here, they're just beautiful, we love her. I just want to talk a little bit about my journey with planning and everything because I know it's a crucial part of life, especially if you're like me and you're neurodivergent or have ADHD. It's just really hard sometimes to like keep everything organized and your mind runs a million miles a minute, which journaling has actually helped me personally slow down my thoughts so that I can articulate things much better. I used to be a digital planner because I had tried paper planning before, but I was using the book bound planners and it was like, you know, something you can get at Staples, like the yearly planners, and it just wasn't working for me. I literally never wrote in it or anything. I could not keep up with it. I used to digital plan. That was literally horrible, okay? One, I was like trying to do it hour by hour and I'm not an hour by hour type of person. That's why my planning system works for me because it's extremely customizable. Like I can change everything. I have complete autonomy over how I write things and where everything is, you know what I mean? And that's something that a original regular planner just doesn't give you most of the time. And so then I just started using my calendar on my phone, which I still use. It's a great way to plan, you know, but I would use my reminders for literally everything. I will put my ideas in reminders, and then my notes is like a whole, it's very organized, but I have a folder for everything, and it was just very overwhelming. And even when I did find a digital planning system that did work for me, it didn't work when I was actually trying to plan things because it would take me much longer than it needed to plan things simply because I'm on my phone. When you're using paper and pen, it's just, I don't know, it's just something, it does something to your brain and it brings you back down to the basics. And it's like, if I'm on my paper and pen and not on my phone, there are much less distractions. I will go on my phone to plan something and then I'd end up doing something completely different because I saw something or I'm like, oh, I had to remember to do this. And then I'm all over my phone. There's just too many apps. There's too many distractions on my phone because every time I'm trying to plan one thing, I end up going into all these different notes, and I don't know, it's like my notes app is like how my brain is. So it is useful, but I can't just solely work off that, if you know what I mean. So digital planning did not work for me. If you're a digital planner, that's great. You know, there's good apps like Notion. There are some things that I still utilize digitally, but most of the bulk planning I do in a physical planner. So the apps that I do use on my phone are apps like Refocus, a really good app. I really love this app because it helps me block social media. So I block all my social media apps from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sometimes I struggle with like going on YouTube Studio or like going on Instagram when I like just got up, like what are you doing? That is what I started doing to stop that a long time ago. I use this app called Insight Timer to help me meditate. If I allow myself to meditate, sometimes I don't like stop. So I set a little timer on Insight Timer and it just plays like a little like gong sound. It's very like calming. It's not like your iPhone timer, you know what I mean? So I definitely utilize that. I utilize my reminders in my calendar a lot. My reminders now, because I have a physical planner, is simply for reminders. It is exactly what it's supposed to be for. It's not me putting all my ideas in there. It's not me like it's just using it for too many things other than what it is supposed to be used for, which is reminders. My calendar, only time I use the calendar app on my phone is when I have way like something that I need to remember or an event that I know is going to happen like way in advance. I'm talking about 6 months to a year in advance because I haven't planned that far in my planner yet. I utilize my notes app. I create folders and tabs mostly for planning content, other things that I need to remember in life like bills and just other things. You know, I used to have a bunch of list keeping stuff in there, but now I don't need to do that. Yeah, that's what the digital world looks like for me. So we're gonna get into my journal so that I can show you my journaling system because it is the apple of my eye. I love it so much and I hope that you can take something from my system and use it for yourself because this literally changed my life. Let's go over all of the journals. This is a leather portfolio and it holds about 4 journals. This is a journal that I don't want to be in here. It's just a stream of consciousness journal. Basically just where I put my feelings. Everything's stream of consciousness. It doesn't have a specific purpose, if you know what I mean, but very important to me. And then this is my planner. She's chunky. She's a chunky girl, okay? I wish you guys were like on live with me or something, and then you can tell me which one you want to do first. Let's just start with the most simplest one. So this, like I said, is my stream of consciousness journal. This pin I have attached to it. I love this pin. I love a lot of pins, but we'll get into that. I love 0.5 millimeter pins. Always a 0.5. Okay. I draw in here a lot. I put flowers in here. I put art in here. I paint in here sometimes. Like do anything, write anything, put anything in here really. This has no real like specific purpose. And this is like, I put like papers in here when I am somewhere else and I don't have this journal, so I just put this here because it was that same day. This flower browned, if you guys saw that, I put this in my last video. Just a stream of consciousness journal, generic. I got it from Walmart, but I absolutely love it. It's like really good quality. Most of the time I prefer soft cover notebooks, but I like her. She's here. You always need a journal like this because you need somewhere to brain dump, offload your thoughts. She's my best friend. And if you don't have people to talk to a journal. Now we're getting into her. This is literally my child. Okay, like I love her. This system is so simple, but it's just amazing. And a person like me, I have like 7 different journals for different things. There's even journals here that I'm not showing. I have 2 of these Hello Kitty journals that I use for YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and like entrepreneur stuff, just like work stuff. I use a lot of different journals for a lot of different things. And this right here is perfect for a person like that because it is a leather portfolio. So it's just a leather sheet with strings on it and it holds multiple journals and you can take it with you and have all of those journals in one place. It is amazing. It is genius. It is everything to me. I got this from Etsy actually, and I put this spiral charm on it. This is also a necklace. So let's get into her. I like this trifold design. Some that you will see online just have like this. Some of them have pockets in here. Mine didn't come with like a pocket, but that's fine. So let me show you what's in her. In here I have 1, 2, 3 journals, but technically 4. This is just a picture of me, a little envelope here with a letter to myself for the end of the year, and then like a flower I painted. This is my commonplace book. A commonplace book is a compilation of information. So I'm a person that likes to learn. I'm always like learning new things. I will research stuff, or when I read books, I put my thoughts and analysis of things in here. Quotes that I want to remember go in here, everything. So this journal right here is a Moleskine cashier's notebook. And I got it for when I finished this one so that I would not spend money on journals. So I already have a new journal, so I don't have to buy any. This is a Midori notebook, and this is what I was originally using for my commonplace. However, I didn't know it was going to be that small. It's really good quality. I really like the paper. I just didn't know it was going to be that small. So yeah. So yeah, this is my commonplace. I put an index in here of most of the things that are in here and color coded it. So I have like book analysis, movie reviews, quotes, new vocabulary, miscellaneous research, just anything, any information that you learned that you would like to remember and keep, you put it in a commonplace. And you do this index so that you can refer back to it because it is something that you should be referring back to. I was analyzing the Gita in here. And yeah, so when I finish this, I will just go straight into using this. And then I have a pocket in here. I actually made this pocket because it didn't come with a pocket, which is fine. But usually some portfolios you'll see they have pockets on here, or they have like a little insert that you can put in one of these strings. But it's fine because I made this pocket out of like sketchbook paper, and I just painted it, and I painted like the inside. And then in here I just have like these tabs things. Because I use them in my commonplace and in other things in my planner and stuff, so these are very, very useful. And then I have this bookmark. It was in a set that I got from Amazon, but I just keep it in here just in case I need a bookmark when I'm out, because you never know when you're gonna pick up a book. This bad boy is my brainstorm journal. Very important that I have a brain dump journal because I have a lot of ideas often and I need somewhere to like put it, analyze it. And it's okay if I don't even do the idea. I just like writing it, you know. This is a little pocket that I have. I have stickers like in this little envelope, and then this is just like a Polaroid of some flowers, just brainstorming. This is a soft cover moleskin. I absolutely love this journal. One thing I will say about moleskin though, if you're looking for journals for inserts in your portfolio, moleskin is a good journal company. I really like the covers. I love a soft cover notebook. Only thing is the paper quality is not that good. I don't know if you can see it like here, right? Let's go to here, right? You can see I'm writing here. It's not any bleed through, but it's see-through. Like you can see the next page, what I wrote on the next page. You can see this on that side. If you don't mind that, then I'd say that they are good journals. I just think they are kind of overpriced because of that. Like look term, it's a good quality journal. And in my opinion, it is worth the price. Moleskin, not so much because of the paper quality. If you're gonna charge that much for one notebook, this paper should be top tier. Like, you know what I mean? But you're basically paying because it's moleskin, and that is annoying. But I do recommend moleskin because I love softcover notebooks and it makes you want to write in them. Like, I don't know, it's just something about it, some energy about it. Leuchtturm as well, so do that with you will. And they both have planners. Just try around with different planner systems. You can always switch up. You do not have to stay in the same thing, you know what I mean? Find a system that works for you and then stick with that. And then this is my list journal. So it is a Midori B5 Slim, good quality paper, good quality paper. It does have that same thing where it's a little bit see-through, but it's actually not as bad as moleskin. So yeah, so I write lists in here. Any lists, current hyperfixations, hilarious. So yeah, I just write lists in here. Yeah, that's what my leather portfolio consists of, and I just love this so much, so much. It is my favorite journaling system because it just works. Like I can carry all of these notebooks with me, and whenever I have a brainstorm, I don't have to shuffle through my purse to find that one notebook. Yeah, that is my leather portfolio. If I recommend anything, I definitely recommend this for a journal roll because like it holds all my stuff. If you don't like it to be this bulky, you just don't have to put that many journals in there, or you can have two. I plan to get another one to hold like my content journals, and also it's real leather, so it will patina over time. That's something to think about if you don't want that to happen. Maybe you can look into like some faux leather companies. I know there's a lot of faux leather that make these and they're cheaper. So I bought this for like $80 and it's completely worth it to me because I will have it for the rest of my life. So yeah, it's already starting to patina. It was a little bit lighter when I first got it. I'll try to find a picture or video or something. Look in there. Ooh, la la. Green cover? Yes, I got green. Oh, that's the same price as a Grand Voyager XL. So I kind of could have gotten Fair Republic, but then I saw them and I was like, oh, I'm gonna support my small businesses. Look at these two together, the dream team. There you go. Maya. I just love her so much. I could talk about her this whole video because like this is literally my child. Okay, let's move on to the guts of this video. The planner. This is my planner. This is an A6 planner. Has this beautiful like floral design off of it. And I also got this from Etsy. Let me like tell you guys something real quick, okay? There are big companies that sell planners like this and journals like this for very high prices. Not saying that they're not worth it, but very high prices, right? And I'm telling you right now, I will always opt to support a small business. I will always opt to support a small business, and everything I'm showing you in this video, I will link their Etsy shops below because they're really good. They're really good quality, and they were not as expensive as these other companies are trying to make you pay, and you still get the exact same thing. Like this journal is amazing. I got this from an Etsy shop called Hand Stitched Leather Tea. These are handmade items I'm showing you. So always support your small businesses. I'm not saying don't buy journals from big companies because I literally just told you about Moleskine and Leuchtturm. Those are not inexpensive companies, but still, I'm just saying, support your small businesses, okay? Get on Etsy, get on eBay and look for your planner stuff, because you can get a lot of good stuff for cheaper. And you're supporting someone who's putting their work into this beautiful, like, look at this. This is beautiful. And she also sells the inserts for it, so I'll definitely be buying the inserts when I run out of paper. But let's get into it. So yeah, there's a little bit of paint on it. And also ignore the paint that's on this desk, because I do paint on this desk. So yes, so it is a binder planner. And the reason that I decided to switch from book-bound planners to binder planners is because I need customization. I need something that I can change everything about and put in everything my own way. That is why I like Moleskine unruled journals. Any unruled journals. I love unruled journals. This is grid paper. I also like grid paper. It's completely customizable. You can take things out. You can move things around. Like, it's just absolutely perfect. There's pockets on either side, and I got a little like clip here holding a Polaroid. I've got some sticky notes in here because you never know when you're gonna need a sticky note. I've got business cards in here I wanted to keep. This little like pen holder thing, when I received my leather portfolio, I got this with it. It was like a freebie she gave. So cutesy. And I hold pens in here, and I just clipped it to this. And I also have some charms in here. This little charm. I have a like pocket insert, and in here I have like these little post-it tabs. I got tabs everywhere. I got tabs in my other journal. I got tabs here because I use them a lot when I annotate books. So because I bring my journal and my planner with me everywhere when I'm reading, I have tabs to annotate, and some safety pins in there, and like some Hello Kitty stickers. We have a little cover page, and then this has a pocket on it with like some stickers I made, and then some Polaroids of me and some flowers, another picture of me, and some stamps I had. And then this is our March spread. So this is a cover page for March, and then we go into March because I've recently tried this planner, because I've been trying to try new planner systems. I've been trying to do new things, and I need to stop digital planning, and the regular planner system that most people operate on just does not work for me. So I had to find something that works for me, and I think that this is it. One thing I will say is, because I like to put so much stuff in my planner, and I'm an artsy girl, so I like to like create my own stuff to put in here, I think I will need a bigger planner going forward. But that is for future me to worry about. Got some habit tracker. I actually messed up the spread for this, so I recreated it for April. And we got painting tracker. I want to track the days that I paint and write notes on my progress and everything. And then my reading log is in here. So I put my reading log in here, write the books that I'm reading, and then the days that I finish them, my rating, and then I go into my commonplace journal and I write my analysis and notes and thoughts about said book. And then in my list journal, I keep my TBR. So there's a place for literally everything. This is my like March spread, just flower I painted. And I put like my monthly wins here because I think it's great to go back in the month and be like, what did you do well this month, you know? Instead of being like stressed about the month and stressed about all the things, you know? Let's focus on the wins of the month and what we did great. I go into weekly planning. So this is why I love this type of planner, okay? Like I said, highly customizable planner type of person. For me, the way my life is set up and the way I like to plan things, I need a March spread, so I need a monthly spread, I need a monthly overview spread, right? Then I need a weekly overview, a weekly like spread that shows all the days of the week and how my week is looking. And then I need to go into daily planning. Like, it's very specific, it's very customizable, and I cannot find many book-bound planners that have that. I do know that Leuchtturm has a weekly planner, and basically it has the days of the week, so it has a weekly overview, and then it has blank pages. So I have a weekly overview where I put goals, to-dos, reminders, weekly reflection, and then I go straight into weekly planning. I have this little insert I also got from Etsy. All these inserts and stuff I got from Etsy. Almost everything you see in this video today I got from Etsy. And I put some Polaroids in here of flowers I've had recently and my journal because I love her. planning my week, you know. And it's a great thing to like do this every day, like, or every night. I sit down, I plan the next day, I write reflection about the day. It's such a like grounding practice, and I truly feel like this is the best thing for me, because reflecting on my day and reflecting on the good and the bad, it just really puts the whole week into perspective. And then when I do my weekly reflection, it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel so grounded and whole. And writing every day in your planner, if you decide to do this and you get a paper planner, writing every day in your planner will help you build a journaling habit, because you're going to be writing every day. So you're writing every day, you're training your mind and your hand to be writing, and then that's going to help you build a journaling habit in like a regular book-bound journal, journaling about your thoughts and feelings, which is very therapeutic. And having a paper planner helps you do that, because I don't know anybody that plans with paper that does not journal. And it's because they already write every day. So it's like becoming a habit. Writing is becoming a habit. And I also love to write, so this is just perfect for me. Daily planning. I put like decorations in here. This is today. I made a today bookmark so that I can always put it there, because there's a lot of, I just want to make sure I can easily like flip to the day. And then yeah, so there's a lot. I plan ahead, so I've already like gotten some stuff for the end of the month. And then I start planning April. So I start doing my April cover page, April spreads and things. And then my spreads for a new month are like this hearts list, so just things that I'm loving, current faves, because I go with a lot of hyperfixations, and I also do end up like loving a lot of the same things, so I like to see like the correlation, you know. And it also makes me happy, you know. And I have a lot of gratitude sections. I write what I'm grateful for every day in here. And then goals for the month. This is a letter to me, so I write a letter for me to open at the end of the year in my other journal, and then a letter to open at the end of this month. So this month is very exciting for me. Habit tracker. This is the new habit tracker spread that I did. Makes much more sense, and I like it better. So when the month starts, I'll start tracking all these habits. Period tracker. Mind your business. And then I have my April intentions. I just made some decor. I just have a self-care section. So this is technically another habit tracker, but it's for self-care. So it's healthy me, and then it has the calendars and the habits that I want to track, or the healthy habits I want to track. So how many times I do a skincare mask, brow maintenance, washing my hair. I need to track that because I have locks. So yeah, if you know, you know. And then exfoliation. I have some other things I want to track, and I'm going to put them here. Yeah, and this is next month, so there's some things that I haven't filled out yet, but this is the monthly overview and some notes. I decided I needed to add a note section. And then I started going to weekly planning, and the reason I had to go ahead and plan April, the beginning of April so early, is because I'm moving, so I need to know everything that is happening early on. In the back, I just have another pocket, and here I have this little thing that I got from the thrift store. Oh my gosh, I love going to a thrift store and going to the arts and crafts section. I find so much stuff, but it's just like this little Jason Sanbo like sticky note thing. Like the pages like rip out here, and I put them in here when I need like reminders, or I write my food plan on here. Like I plan what I'm gonna eat the next day, and I write it on here, and it's so pretty. Like, we love her. I have more tabs in here, and I have a picture of me and my old dog. Miss her a lot. And then I made this like dragonfly little sticker so I can put it on here. And it also has a pin loop. I highly suggest that if you're gonna get a planner like this, you need to get one that has a pin loop. You can always make your own on it, which is always great. I make a lot of stuff for my planner because I like that I made it, and it just feels more personal and special to me. So if you're an artistic person or you like to draw, make stuff for your planner, you don't have to buy everything for it. This is one of my favorite pins of life. It's a Pentel Tradio pen. It is refillable. Oh, it is refillable ink. And it just writes really smoothly. It has like this type of tip. I don't know. It's really fancy. It was like $5 for one pen. So yeah. It was an expensive pen, but like I love it, and I think it was worth it. This is my planner. So yeah, it's really saving my life. Like, I love it a lot. It's very useful. It helps me track everything, and I find myself always referencing it, and I love that. Like, I'm flipping through pages instead of scrolling on my phone. These are my, oh my god, okay. These are my journals, the girls. Love, 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 love them. I also have a lot of photo albums. They're packed up currently, so I can't show them to you, but I think I've shown them in videos before. But I use photo albums and I print photos that I like and put them in there, and I really like love that. It's something about paper and just having something physically with you that a phone just can't give you that type of feeling, you know what I mean? Yeah, I really hope that you guys like upgrade your journaling ecosystem and how you plan your life. And I hope you try paper planning if you do not paper plan right now, because I think that a lot of people would benefit from it. Some people do prefer digital planning, so if that's you, then that's you, girl, and that's great, that's amazing. I really think that everyone should try paper at some point in their lives, just to try it out, you know, get a cute little planner, and then you have a year of your life documented and pictures in here and just scrapbook material. Don't look at my video and look at my journaling system and be like, oh, I gotta get all this pretty stuff and I gotta put all this pictures in it and get all this stuff that you see in the internet. If you're in the journaling world and everything, don't be overwhelmed by that, okay? Because in this video, I actually just broke the first rule of keeping a journal, and that is that I showed you the journal. Your journal is private and it's for you, okay? If you're not an artsy person, if you don't like to draw, you don't have to do that. You can have a journal or a planner that's all black and white. And that's good, because black and white is the colors of memory, so it helps you remember things. You can just have like a plain planner and it would still be cool. It would be functional, because I know you see like art in here and everything and it's pretty, but that's just because I'm an artist. But it is fully functional, and the main purpose of it is to plan my life. So, you know, some pages, like as you saw, they don't have that much going on. It's just, I plan the day, and that's what it's for. It's a planner. That's what your journal is for. It's for you to write. It is not performative. So do not think that it has to be perfect and that you have to show everything. You don't. And we are not trying to be performative. We're trying to plan our lives, and we're trying to use our journals to be fully functional. So yeah, get a journal, get a binder planner, get a leather portfolio. Seriously, like if you have a lot of journals, you need this. Like, you need this, okay? It's amazing and it's so pretty. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that I answered you guys' questions. Let me know if you want to see more videos about my journal, because I'll make them. I don't know what I would make them about, but if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. And I also want to know how you guys like journal, because I love watching like journaling videos, because I love seeing how different people plan their life. So I want to know you guys' journaling system down below, how many journals you have, what you do with your journals, all that good jazz. I'll see you in my next video. Gonna go journal now.